upon a time, not so long ago, a bunch of people thought they'd have a go at making lots of money fast and easy. Oh yeah, easy peasy was the song they sang, trading other people's debts with joyful abandon, riding high with no regrets above the bottom line. And they sang, don't break the rules, just bend them a bit. If it goes wrong, the banks will take the hit. We'll be riding high when we're flying up above the bottom line. You know what I mean? And though it wasn't a crime as such, there is only ever so much money in the world to be found above the bottom line. Oh yeah. Or wealth creating material bits above the ground or down in the pits. The only ones who'll be in the shit will be those losers below the bottom line. And they sang, don't break the rules, just bend them a bit. If it goes wrong, the government will take the hit. We'll be flying high when we're riding above the bottom line. Once upon a time, not so long ago, once upon a time, not so long ago, we all found out just how low some folk will go to grab control of the bottom line. You know what I mean? We don't need a revolution that's just going round and round and round. We need a solution that'll shake the foundations of society, shake it upside down. And we don't need a hero to save us from this mess. We just need to be the very best that we can be. Then we can help the rest to rise above the bottom line. So don't break the rules, just bend them a bit. It won't go wrong if we all commit. We'll be... If I can remember the lines. We'll be right and breezy when we take charge of the bottom line. That's the chorus. So come on everybody, join with me. Come and sing a chorus of unity. 'Cause nobody wins as long as anyone is left below the bottom line. You know I'm right. And we sing, don't break the rules, just bend them a bit. It won't go wrong when we all commit. We'll be bright and breezy when we take charge of the bottom line. One more time. Don't break the rules, just bend them a bit. It won't go wrong when we all commit. We'll be bright and breezy when we take charge. Did I say one more time? Don't break the rules, just bend them a bit. It won't go wrong when we all commit. We'll be bright and breezy when we take charge of the bottom line. Now I thought, just to be different, I'll do a poem. I read a sonnet, or is it? It's like this. Most mornings, at the buzzing of my phone, as magpies drink the early morning light, I wake to find my flesh, my skin, my bones, reluctant to escape the dreamy night. I like to be reminded in good time that I exist, that I am really here, all present and correct in form and mine not just a shadow or a figment in the rear view mirror, speeding from the avalanche of years, expanding backwards, rear-ending me into the cavern of years, collapsing down on top of me. Hold on a minute! That's no a sonnet. That's an angry old lady ranting. And I will rant, and I will roar, and I will rant and roar some more, for I've been here before, and it was real. And realizing that is no big deal.
This is a grouchy old woman, why not? And with apologies to the living end, it's called The Ending is Where It Begins. First things first, I'm going to start at the end, while there's still time, whatever that is. There is always a beginning, a middle, an end. My ending is beginning to bend around me. It happens when you lose your mother. Your boundaries become detached. Unlatched memories drift through space and time like matchless galaxies shifting, disturbing the fabric of your remembered life. Your beginning darkly matters more and more, unless the middle of your life should contract and into a white dwarf of total insignificance. You find yourself reflecting backwards into a hall of infinite mirrors wherein lies nothing. No answers, no questions, no time to ask more questions. You cannot even conceive of what questions you might ask because she's not there to answer them, especially not there to retrieve answers from the black hole into which disappeared all the questions she refused to answer while there was still time. So, let's get straight to the end, or at least how I would like it to be. Not alone. When the time comes, please don't let me die alone. If a tiny meteor plummets into a sunlit sky, invisibly indivisible in its brightness from all those particles of light competing for attention, did it ever happen? But then again, why not alone? What difference would it make? There's nothing anyone can do. There's nothing I can do at that point. But that's the very point. It's not about the end, the instant when existence ceases, when the body is released from the weight of present and consistent beingness. Oh, I got that right, is it? It's more about the bit before, the moments of terrifying anticipation when you lie there spiraling towards the harsh reality of an insignificant crash landing, wondering, what the hell was that about? That's when you need another body in the room, banging on about dreadful politicians and how humanity is going to hell in a handbasket. So you get pissed off because you asked for it. You asked for life. You fought to grasp it long and lasting, and now you just want it, like your mother did, to be all done and dusted. Which is pretty much how I feel most of the time, even though time, as such, does not exist. Don't worry, I'm not about to top myself. Or am I? I am determined, as my mother was, to see the whole thing through. There was a time, back in the days when I believed in time, when I confused time with life itself, thinking it was a mountain, waiting patiently to be climbed, and from whose peak I'd claim the world as mine, and I would shine my light across the valley to the other side, illuminating all the other nooks and crannies left in the dark by lesser mortals. And I would have done it too, if only I could have found a winch or a cable car to get me up there among the stars. None of that one step at a time nonsense. I jumped, I leapt, I bounced, I found myself back where I began, time after non-existent, paradoxical time, until suddenly, without any apparent warning, I find myself here, and now, on the other side of the living mountain, wondering how I got here. Why the mystical promise of the road less traveled, winding mysteriously out of sight, turned into the road to nowhere in particular, the road to later, and still later, and please, may I start again? Thank you. What the fuck was I doing? I wasn't doing the thing that I was doing in the first place. Whatever that was, I should be doing the thing that I was doing if I only knew what that was in the first place. I know I had a thought, a funny little thought. It shot into my brain, and I knew it was important, because as soon as I looked at it, it disappeared from view. That meant that it was quantum, and it had to be pursued. I think it's lonely and frightened, I can empathize with that. It needs a friend to hold its hand and have a little chat, cause two thoughts are better than one, and even one thought is better than none. Because, Calypso, thought is an act of creative art. If I don't understand it, I can take it apart. I can shake it up and churn it, change it up and turn it into something I'd be proud of if you bought it. But I can't put the cart before the horse and understand it before I've bought it. So, what the fuck was I thinking? Or was it thinking of things that I was thinking in the first place? Whatever that was, I should be thinking the thing that I was thinking if I only knew what that was in the first place. But then I had a dream, a funny little dream. It floated into my heart, but then I heard it screaming, catch me now, take me up into your brain. There's a thought I'd like to meet. I'm sure it would complete me. But no matter how hard I tug and strain, I can't get them to connect. The firing mechanism's worn out, overrun with electrons running rampant with their negativity, keeping thoughts and dreams apart. That's not gonna rhyme. Untold guarantees. There's more. Do you want the more? Okay. So we're talking about dreams. So, what the fuck? Yes, come on. The thing that I was dreaming in the first place, whatever that was, I should be dreaming the thing that I was dreaming. If I only knew what that was in the first place. I know my brain isn't dead, 'cause there's something in my head. It lives about between my ears, demanding dream. I give it dish or make it awful, but all I've got is waffle.
gentlemen, put your hands together for Flloyd Kennedy! Woo! Hello to all you newcomers, welcome, welcome.